vehicle. 566 horses. It got a special exhaust. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by AutoTopNL. My name is Martin, and tonight I am taking a look at this beautiful Ferrari 458 Spider. Now, we have reviewed a 458 coupe in the past. If you want to know all technicalities on the 458, go check out that review by hitting the link in the top right corner. Now, this is a Spider, and in this video I'm going to tell you why the Spider is better than the coupe, or why the coupe is better than the Spider. That will be very different for different people. My personal preference is the Spider, but let me tell you why. First of all, this is not the best color, I think. This is a white one, and we got this one from Buena Vida Supercar Rental. Thank you so much for letting us drive and test these cars. They have a lot of weddings, of course. When you marry, you want your dream car to be there too, and for many people it's a white Ferrari. Let's just have a look at the spec, and then we're going to the Autobahn to see how it performs over there. First of all, we have those beautiful yellow details that really stand out on this white car. Of course, the Ferrari shield, the logo on the front hip, the brake calipers are yellow, and these caps are yellow too, and we have carbon ceramic brakes that are absolutely gorgeous. They are made by Brembo for Ferrari. Now, these are 20-inch wheels and 235 section tires. Now, as you can see, they are not that wide, and that's because Ferrari wants a very sharp and direct front end. And that's why they chose a very narrow front tire, because the wider the tire, the less feel you get through it. So you really have to find the perfect number, the perfect balance between grip and feel for the front tires. Now, on the rear, they are much bigger, because these aren't 235, these are 295, so that's a big difference. And at the rear we have the quintessential 458 exhaust, 3 of them inspired by the Ferrari F40, of course, a beautiful rear splitter, and this car has been loaded with the carbon fiber extras like this beautiful panel, rear panel, all in carbon fiber with the prancing horse in chrome on there. Really beautiful. We have blacked out exhaust tips, and the special thing about the 458 Spider is that it got a special exhaust. I shouldn't say special that much, because there's also a 458 Speciale, which this unfortunately isn't, but if you have one, let us know and we'll test it too. Now, with the coupe you get this beautiful glass engine cover through which you can see the 4.5 liter naturally aspirated V8. Now, this is a Ferrari masterpiece, but we can't see through this piece right here, of course, so I'm going to open it, and there we have it, hidden away. Can't really see it, we can only fill up the oils, and there it is, 4.5 liter V8 Ferrari masterpiece. It has 566 horses, 540 Newton meters, which is actually a lot for a 4.5 liter naturally aspirated engine, and 0 to 100 3.4 seconds, and a top speed of 325 kilometers an hour. So even though it's a Spider and it's a bit heavier, this is not a hairdresser's car. This is very much a petrol head's heaven. Let's just get in. So in here, as I said, this thing is filled with all the carbon fiber extras. We have these column mounted flappy pedals in carbon fiber. This is all carbon fiber. The entire dashboard is made out of carbon fiber, as you can see. The steering wheel is carbon fiber. We have the LED steering wheel, so we know when to shift up without having to look at the rev counter. And we have this center console also in carbon fiber. We also have the super sport seat which has a carbon fiber back. Let me show you because they look absolutely beautiful. And as you can see, really beautiful, really like that. They are really nice because recently, a few weeks ago, I drove a Ferrari 812 Superfast, which also had the Super Sport seats, but they were horrible, really uncomfortable. These are really nice. Okay, let's just get going. Close that window. And I'm going to put the gearbox into manual mode. Now, as you can already hear, this Ferrari sounds, got a few fans over here. I think they enjoyed that. I certainly did. Now, go back to sport mode. Ferrari decided for the convertible, the Spider, to reconfigure the exhaust. So the whole design of the exhaust is entirely different because you have wind noise in a Spider, which interrupts with the exhaust sound, which is a very big, important thing when you drive a very emotional Ferrari supercar. So it's really important to Ferrari to have a very good sounding car. So this new design of the exhaust means it's quieter in comfort mode and at low revs, but louder at the high revs. Let me demonstrate. Now I'm going to switch to race mode because it sounds more raspy, we get more pops and bangs. Listen to this. Oh my god, that's unbelievably good. Now there is this rasp you get in race mode that you don't get in sport mode. So it's a really quick revving engine this, and the LED steering wheel makes it really easy to shift at the perfect moment. So it is an optional extra, but if you're looking for a 458, make sure it has the LED steering wheel. But you can ask Ferrari to fit a new one with LEDs if you don't have it, but it will cost you 10,000 euros. Oh, Jesus. So as I said, this is a rental car, so I'm not going to push it at 100%. So that means we're not going to do launch control, we're not going to do a top speed run. But I am going to show you how fast it is compared to a normal 458. Oh man. We have a 7-speed dual clutch unit from Geartrack. And it is just perfect. Even today, it's superb. And the engine. It has won the Engine of the Year award, and it really shows. It's one of the nicest engines I've ever experienced. The motorsport feel you get in this car is unbelievable. It's just as good as a Porsche GT3, which also has this high revving 9,000 RPM F1-like experience. But this V8, this is unmatched. A lot of people think the 458 is better than the 488. When you look at the numbers, the 488 is the better car. It's faster, it's more practical, it's more economical, it's more comfortable. But in an emotional sense, which is a big thing with these cars, the 458 is miles better. Now let me show you why you should get this car. I mean, it's nice to drive it when it's hot and dry and sunny, but when it's not, you have to put the roof down. Now, there it is again. We have a little window, and it makes all the difference. Let's open that up. Now we don't have any wind noise, only exhaust sound. I mean, that's what you want. It's even better than driving with the top down, I think. Okay, let me start up Draggy. It's sitting right there. If you want one of these, go to a website by clicking in the top right corner. Now let me show you what this thing can do. Okay, 7.52 is the time of a normal 458 coupe. This one, that was 8.43, but I'm now going to do a faster one. 8.02, but it wasn't verified because of the downhill. A verified 797 100 to 200, so it's half a second slower than the coupe. Oh, little tunnel right here. Jesus Christ, I love this car. I really want one, but I'm not sure which one I like best, this or a 991 GT3, which is just as emotional, just as driver focused as this machine. I absolutely love it. The engagement with the 458 is unbelievable. There's Max in the Ferrari California. That thing has a tubby exhaust which sounds, well, not as good as mine, but it's a very close battle. Man, it feels absolutely perfect. It really likes to go fast. At like 120, 130, the car feels a little unbalanced, a bit busy. And I've had this with many Ferraris, but when you start driving them fast, they feel at home. Oh man, that does look cool. Everyone's always hating on the California, but with a decent exhaust, it's such a nice Ferrari, I think. But this one is a bit faster. Okay, so this car has encouraged me to go a bit faster than I intended to. But man, what a joy. I think this is Ferrari pinnacle. This is the best they've ever made when it comes to like non-limited edition supercars like the Speciali, the Pistas, the Scuderias and stuff like that. When it comes to normal Ferraris, normal mid-engine V8s, the 458 is the best car they ever made. And with that, I'm going to leave you. Thanks a lot to Buena Vida. Go there, rent a nice supercar, get 10% discount if you mention AutoTopNL. Go subscribe to our channel, go check out this Ferrari review, or go check out the playlist. Thanks guys.